painting at home with a file in hand, blinging up tipsy, got the sleuthing planned. Nails by Miss T, I craft and I slay, with true crime tales while we polish all day. Charms, chrome killers, and glue, DIY nails with a crime-loving crew.
Hi everyone, it's T. Welcome back to my channel. If you cannot tell by what we have in front of us here today, we are going to work on a 3-nail design, and I have decided that I want to make some winter bangle nails. So I have seen bangle nails everywhere. Everyone loves them, or at least most everyone loves them. I freaking love them. I've already had a set on, and I will probably do another set of bangle nails shortly. But I wanted to do specifically like a cool wintry kind of bangle nail. We are going to use one of these JR polishes. It is the number 16 polish from this one collection I have here. We're going to use a UR sugar, and it is you can't tell, it's a flash gel, but it is an Aurora type flash gel. So we're going to put that on. And then we've got a bunch of charms here that we're going to go through and do a lovely little bangle design on our 3 nails. Before we do that, if you are new here, I would subscribe. It does not cost anything, and it means the world to me. Let's get started, shall we? All right, so we have our 3 nails. They're all going to be the same base color. So we're going to use, like I said, this really pretty JR color. It is more of a Tiffany blue than is coming off from the camera. The camera is kind of making it look just slightly more purple, and it is not at all. It is a Tiffany blue. I thought that would be really nice for like a wintertime set of nails. I'm just going to do a base color of this blue. Put that on my own nails? Who knows? I'm going to do a base color of this blue on all 3 nails. Then we will go over it with a coat of that really pretty flash gel that we pulled out. All right, we're going to go ahead, now that we've got that base coat of that blue, we're going to put this Aurora flash gel over it. Now with this flash gel, I need to make sure it is an even coat, because you will notice it with flash gel. Flash gel is so full of glitter. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of glitter in flash gel, but you kind of need it for that effect, right? But if you don't have it evenly dispersed, you will notice it when you go to do the flash. You have some spots that just don't look as pretty and sparkly as others. So I'm going to go through and try to be very careful doing this coat of flash gel so that we get a fairly even disbursement of glitter. Because that's what we're looking for, is like a nice even disbursement of our glitter. So we have like this icy, sparkly blue. Let's grab our other 2 out. Just giving it one more quick look. I feel like we need to just cover this one section right here real fast. Kind of bring it up just a little bit. Okay, and through the power and magic of television, we have done 2 coats of that really pretty flash gel that has the Aurora in it. And then I felt like it took away from our blue just a little bit. So I actually went over it and did 1 layer from this Bevla. It is this blue here. So I did 1 coat of that on top of everything because I wanted to bring back that blue. I felt like we had lost a little of it when we put on our flash gel. But let's look at what these look like without the flash, shall we? Let me turn this flash off. Let me grab my flashlight really quickly and let's look at one of these. So hopefully you can see all of that really pretty flash gel that we've got under our blue for our icy blue winter nails. Once I get done with these, I will go ahead and take some video using my phone, and we'll be able to see that flash so much better. But here is a nice close-up of what we're working with. Again, like I said, I want to do a winter looking set of bangle nails. We've got our 3 nails that we're going to be working with here. I have a bunch of different charms that I thought would work well. Let's go ahead and look at a few of those and see what we might want to put on these nails. I am thinking, being that it is winter time, I really do love these little glass bells that I have. I think those are cute. So they're like glass bells with a bow. So I think we can add those to a nail. I don't remember. I thought I had blue, but I guess I was wrong. We also have some little metal charms that we could possibly do. And then we could really flip the script and go in with a red fuzzy bow on these, being that they are winter bangle nails. And I also have fuzzy mittens. Now, I think the mittens are probably too much. If I do anything, it's probably going to be a bow, maybe a bow or 2. We've got 3 nails we are working with. I do have different colors of these. So we've got the gold and the silver. I feel like the silver, it's a natural with the colors that we've already chosen. And then I'm looking at everything else in here, and I feel like everything else in here is something that I'm not going to want to use. But when we get over here, boy, oh boy, lots that I'm going to want to use. We are going to use some of these pearls, some of these silver half balls. We are going to use some of these smaller pearls. We're going to use some of these Aurora stones. And we may or may not, depending on the mood I'm in, might do a few of these little silver tubes. So these are for more like making, if you were doing like a bracelet or something, but they're going to look really cool, I think, on these nails. If we do a bow, so if we were to do a bow, I would probably do it, and then if I did a bow, I would most likely, or at least if I did that red bow, I would have to do, or at least I would want to do, silver stones, using some of those AB stones, and then most likely some pearls. I'm not sure if we're going to use the red bows or not. Now, same story, but I kind of feel like that would look really cute as a bangle nail. So if we did that and then put AB stones or pearls holding it, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're definitely going to put that on one nail. And then I'm thinking maybe Not sure, but I might. I don't know. I was possibly thinking if we did that one in the middle, right? And then if we come over here, we could build off of this to the right and left. Or we could put it on one side and build across. You know what? Let's try it. I mean, heck, why not, right? We're going to pull 2 of those to use. And then we're also going to use this one here. Okay, so I think we're going to start with that for right now. We're going to start with this first nail. I'm going to grab my, now this is the dupe that I use for my crazy top. It is, it's nice and thick. Grab my round brush here. The other thing, I just did a room tour and I showed everyone my brush holder. And one of the things I like about the brush holder is I'm able to see the names on the brushes. So it's just easier for me to grab them out. I know the first 3 are liner brushes and they go from smallest to largest. So we're going to just put a nice coat of this on the nail. It is very thick, like our Gem B. It does level, so it will level out. Don't worry about that. It's so thick. I'm going to try to put a nice even coat of this. On this nail because it is a no wipe. We will not have to top it afterwards unless we miss the edge of the nail like we just did. I want to make sure everything is covered so our bangles that we're going to put on here stick, but also I don't want to have to top coat anything else. If you hear coughing in the background, it's my poor mom. She woke up the Saturday before Christmas, sick, and has been struggling ever since. She's getting better. Every day she gets a little better, but it has been not fun at all, to say the least. Okay, so I think we're going to start off with, I think I want to start off with this one, and I'm going to put it this way on the nail. I don't want to go down too far. I don't want to make it impossible for someone if we were to wear these as real nails to be able to wear them as well. Okay, so we're going to start there. And then I'm going to go with some silver across the nail. Oop, let go of that one, please. Trying to see how many I think I'm going to need. Okay, we're going to put a 4th silver bead on it and push it up a little bit. Okay, now that we have that, I think what I'm going to do now, I was thinking about possibly, nope, don't want to do those. We're going to do a row of 80 stones. All right, so I'm trying to keep these all nice and straight. In a nice straight row. I can tell now that this is not I think that is, for me, what I like about them is when you see everything in a nice, perfectly straight row with their stones and the beads. I think maybe what I'm going to do is push these right up to each other to keep my rows a little bit more straight where I can see what's going on this nail. Okay, now this is where it gets delicate. I want to go in with these pearls, but I'm not sure if I want to put them. I know I'm going to try to put a row at the top and the bottom. We'll see how that goes. And then one more. So this is what we are working with currently. And I'm going to put another row. Make sure this is all nice where it's supposed to be. I want to put another row of the pearl across the top. So we're just going to start there. Okay, so trying to make sure this is all pushed up nice and even. I don't want anything hanging down. Just using my tool to try to like get everything in place where it needs to be. This one needs to go up just a wee bit. Okay. Alrighty. I don't want to mess with that anymore. Now I don't want to mess with it anymore. In the lamp, 60 seconds. This is going to be our middle nail, and this is the one that we're going to put our bells on. So we're just putting an even coat. I think I started filming this morning about, 10 o'clock. I did take a break for lunch. Actually, no, it was before that. I take it back. It was before that. 9:30, probably closer to 9:30. This is my third video. Is this my third video? This is my third video. This is my third video. I had to think about it. I'm like, shit, is this my third video today? Because I did a room tour and a what to expect from the channel in 2026 video. And now we're doing this one. So let's get our little bells here. They're going to go. Now, the thing with these, if you want them to move, it's going to be interesting. So we're going to put everything else on first and put the bells on last, so that hopefully the little bells will still stay where we want them to. All right, so we're going to put a big stone in the middle. Little ones out on the sides. So annoying. All right. I should have put the bells on first, and I didn't even think about it. In hindsight, I probably should have done that. Okay. Alrighty, here is our final design. Our take on a wintry bangle nail. I am going to turn the flash off, grab the flashlight, hopefully you can see just how sparkly those are. Here is our final design. I hope you like it. Thanks for hanging out with me and spending a little time playing with nails. I really appreciate it. I hope you love our winter bangle nails. And I want to wish everyone peace, love, and joy. Love ya. Bye.
Fixing colors, designs on the go. In a world where mysteries glow.